opens on Friday at 9 o'clock at the Laguna Beach Resort, and people are welcome to register there as well as on Saturday morning until 6 o'clock in the evening, just before we start the Buster Party, also at the Laguna Beach Resort.
Right. And then the actual sort of turn up on the day, or is really Sunday, Sunday morning but Saturday night?
No, for Sunday morning we will not accept any more runners for marathon, half marathon and 10K race, but we're more than happy if walkers show up to participate in the 5-kilometer walk, and also we will absolutely allow kids to run the kids run.
Right. And Debbie here from the Laguna, tell us how the numbers are looking, do you think, so far? Registered already.
We're very happy with the number of international participants. Since 2006, the numbers of people coming from overseas has increased 100%. So in 2006 we had about 500 people. This year we're expecting 1,500 people. With the biggest group coming from Singapore, then we have large numbers coming from Hong Kong, more than 40 coming from the US, which we're very happy about, that people would travel that far to come and run. And we've got quite good numbers from places like Sweden and Denmark, the UK of course, Australia, a small group from Australia. So we're very happy that the event is achieving what we want it to achieve, which is bring international visitors to Phuket. So we're seeing evidence of that only in our third year.
Right. What about the Thai participants as well? Any new sort of groups?
Yeah, first of all, we are happy that the local community is really participating stronger and stronger. We are expecting over 900 kids from the local schools here to participate in our kids run, which becomes very popular. And also the local Thai running club is helping us this year tremendously. They served as a pre-registration spot for local runners, and we can feel the increase in Thai participants. Besides that, we have people from all over the country coming. We have running clubs as far as from Chiang Rai, Phitsanulok, Surat Thani to come here with coaches to join the race. Actually, with organized coaches, we know the number is over 600 people from different provinces will come here to participate in the various races.
Right. So big numbers, and this is probably why you started right here near the Laguna Beach Resort. Same place, I think, as the triathlon as well, yeah?
That's correct. That's correct. In the first year we had the event starting at Canal Village, but we outgrew that very quickly. So last year we moved to what we call Laguna Grove, which is the same area that we have the triathlon transition area and finish as well.
So what sort of times then on Sunday morning, very early I know you start?
Yeah, the marathon is in the first 2 years will start at 5 o'clock in the morning, the half marathon at 6:30 and so on, and we will have events starting up to I think 9 o'clock for the community walk, right?
Right. So what time then will the first runners be coming back?
Well, the marathon is a very tough marathon, as we have seen through the last 2 years, with our best time still 2 hours and 43 minutes. We will have the defending male champion here again this year, is an American runner whose personal best, just out of interest, is 2 hours and 22 minutes, which he ran in Berlin a couple of years ago. This is just to show how tough this course is, because in Phuket he's like a 20 minutes slower, but he promised he will try to beat his time this year and beat the course record again this year.
But obviously, is it the main reason you start so early in the morning? Is it to keep it cool and in the dark, not in the sun?
I mean, yeah, Phuket and the whole of Thailand is tough for runners, especially slow runners, because some of the slow runners, they take up to 7-8 hours, and to run this in the heat of the day, in the sun here, can be very tough. That's why we started in the early hours, still in darkness, and to bring everybody safely back to the finish line.
Well, most people will be finishing in the light, and are you going to take part as well, Debbie?
I'm doing the 5-kilometer walk together with about 500 people?
I think it will be closer to 800 this year.
800 people. Yeah.
From various organizations, and I think Laguna Phuket with Debbie did a great job on this one.
Right. Show us a bit about the route for the longer runners and the marathon and the half marathon.
This is a map of our running course, where we have the Laguna here, Laguna Phuket here. The start and finish is here in the White Junction. And the race takes off out of Laguna in direction Bandon. We cross Bandon where there is the 5-kilometer mark. Then we will go to Talang. We pass the market in Talang. The first marathon runners we expect there, in case you want to watch, at about 5:25 in the morning. Then they will go to some small back roads through plantations up to the old airport road. They hit the old airport road at kilometer 11 and will go on nearly up to the airport. Shortly before the airport we turn left down to Nayang Beach National Park, beautiful scenery. I mean, please come and register tomorrow because this is awesome to run there. Then we go back to the old airport road, back down to Dalang again, right, where at approximately kilometer 31 we go on to the main road to Bandon again. To avoid the traffic in the morning at Bandon at the market, we again found a little bit new route. We pass through some back roads through Bandon and cross into the Laguna area of the new Laguna residences at kilometer 36, yeah, where we then cross the last hill of the run in direction Layan, and then come back down on a beautiful stretch of beach here back into the Laguna area at kilometer 40. You will be at Banyan Tree again if you run the half marathon. That's kilometer 19, and then it's through the Laguna, passing the wedding chapel, through Canal Village, back to the White Junction here at Laguna Beach Resort, where like thousands of people will wait for you.
So will there be any need for road closures, any major ones, do you think, Debbie?
No, the only traffic problems we have is really in and out of Laguna Phuket about the time that the races are starting. So the police will close the Laguna entrance road about 5 minutes before the start of each event, just so that the athletes can get out of Laguna safely.
What sort of time?
So that's just before 5 a.m, not much traffic at that time. Then at 6:30, just before 6:30, just before the walk starts at 6:55, so 5 minutes before 7. So the roads will be closed at about 6:45 because the walkers take a little bit longer to get out of Laguna. And then the kids' run is a little bit more of a concern because the kids start at 9 o'clock, and at that time there is quite a lot of traffic with tours, day tours and guest arrivals and things like that. So at that time we'll close down the roads within Laguna. So there might be problems moving around Laguna for about 15 to 20 minutes before and after 9 a.m.
And so a lot of participants raising money for charity and different communities?
Yeah, especially the charity walk, the community walk, which is the biggest charity race this year. But I think Debbie can tell you more about this.
We're really excited because this year a lot of the hotels on the island and other companies and organizations have got behind this charity walk concept, and we're happy to report that in addition to Laguna's 200 or so walkers, we've got a large group from the Sarajan coming down from Cowlack. We have a large group from the Hilton. We've got walkers from the Chetty, from Amanpuri. We've also got the Phuket International Women's Club walking for charity. Asia Web Direct are supporting with some of their staff. So it should be a great, actually a great time.
Incentive or